welcome back to our channel. Oh wait, hold up, something doesn't seem right. Oh, here we go. Hi, welcome back. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
If you're new here, my name is Dhruv and this is Mona
and we are the EV Kiwis.
So today we'll be taking you guys on a tour of a new Tesla Model 3.
In our last video, we took you guys on our experience of picking up our Model 3 and here in Auckland, and we thought today we'll take you on a tour of it.
So Mona, why don't you take it along from here?
Let's go. All right, hey guys, welcome to the car tour. I thought we'd start outside before we head on inside so I can show you a couple of nifty features that the car has. So we'll start off with the trunk or the boot. Now there's two ways to open this. You can either use the app to just open the trunk or the boot. Otherwise, there is a hidden button down here where you can click and the boot opens. Now what you will notice is the boot, I know it is a sedan and it is a shorter entry point, but it's a very deep boot, so a lot of things can fit in here. I fit in there, so it is a very deep boot. You can fit a couple of suitcases in, and what it also has, if you think that's not enough space, it does have a hidden compartment as well, which is also very deep. At the moment we've just got a charger in there, but if you wanted you could fit a chili bin in or another suitcase in, so it does have a lot of space. What's the capacity on this?
425 litres.
There you go, 429 litres of boot capacity. Now, how do you shut the trunk? You actually don't just pull it down. It's got a cute little button right here, which you just press and walk away.
Only the new 2021 Tesla Model 3s have this.
Oh, I'm glad we have the new 2021 model. Sorry guys who don't have the new model, but that's a great feature to have. I think it was very highly demanded. Almost. Alright, moving on from here, what you'll notice are these lovely wheels. These are not normal mags, they're actually the wheel covers, so they're 18-inch aerodynamic wheel covers.
And actually, fun fact of the day, they add about 10% extra range efficiency.
Well, there you go, they're not only cool and funky looking, they're actually useful. Moving on to the front, the reason I'm taking you guys to the front is because the car is not a petrol car, it doesn't have an engine, it is an EV. What it has is a special thing inside the front. How do you open this? You go into your Tesla app and open the front, or the Frunk, or the Fruit.
It's not a fruit, it's a Frunk.
Hey, it's a boot, so it's a fruit, but it can be a trunk, so it can be a Frunk. But there you go. So this is extra capacity in here as well. So if you've gone grocery shopping or you've got muddy and dirty boots that you don't want to get the car dirty, you can chuck them in here and it'll keep everything clean. You can also fit a whole pizza in there. So very excited about that.
Tried and tested.
Yes, it is. Now the way you close this, you bring it down softly and you either push down with one hand on the center of the T, or you take both your hands on the sides of the T and push down. That's how you close the Frunk or the Fruit. Going around this way, and we'll take you guys inside now and show you a couple of features of the car on the inside. Oh yes, the car was locked, and yes, it did just open. I will talk more about it on the inside. Let's go. Hi, this is the inside of the car. Now first things first, I said I will talk about how I actually got into the car without a key and without actually unlocking it. Now, in the last video, we spoke about how I use the Tesla card. It doesn't have a normal key like most cars. It's got a Tesla card that you can use to unlock the car. Or what I've done is set up my application or the app where it automatically recognizes my profile, and as I get near the car, it unlocks the doors and I can just open the door and get in and drive away. So that's how I got into the car without actually manually unlocking it. Now, the first thing you'll notice on the screen is it's very minimalistic and it's got a wonderful screen that everything or most of the things in the car are controlled through. The first thing you see is the driver profiles, where you can select who's driving, who's not, and what this will do is as soon as it recognizes your app, it moves the seat and the steering and adjusts and conforms the area to how you like to drive and your preferences in the car. So now this is set to me. If Dhruv was driving and he got near and unlocked the car, it would change it to how he likes to drive. Lower steering wheels, move the seats around, and get more comfortable. The second thing you notice on the screen is the big map and the car itself on the right. So we'll talk about the car first. What you can do with the car is you can control the charging port, you can lock the car. So if I click on this, it locks the car and then I can unlock it. What it also does that you can control is the frunk and the trunk. So if I wanted to open up the trunk, I can click on that on the inside, and you can see on the little car as well, it's opened the trunk, and if I see it has actually opened the trunk as well. I can just close it, and it closes my trunk now. Nifty little feature, isn't it? The other thing is the awesome navigation map. Now, the great part about the navigation is as you put the navigation or the location of where you want to travel, it calculates and it shows how far it is. Obviously, like most cars, it obviously doesn't have Android Autoplay or CarPlay, so you have to use the navigator map. But it actually puts all the charges, the Tesla charges, en route on your plan already, and actually takes into account if you need to stop there, if you don't have enough battery to get to your destination. I think that's great. I think it has all the Tesla superchargers and the destination chargers that pop up on your route if required. Now, what we'll do is I'll go through, the other thing you'll notice is the quick bar, and we'll go through it very quickly, that what the car has. The quick controls bar at the bottom is what we need for most driving things. For example, we've got the demister, so the front and the back. So if it's foggy, you can just turn it on and off through here, quick button. The best part, the air con, so the little fan controls the air conditioning. I can control the airflow. I can control the temperatures. Now what you'll see is it's got two temperatures here at the moment. The reason is it's unsynced. If this was synced, what this will do is you control it and it has the same temperature for the whole car. However, if you unsync it, what this does is the passenger side can control the temperature and the airflow that they want. So if your passenger feels cold most of the time, they can have a higher temperature and conform it to what they like, whereas the driver can control the temperature of what they like. What this you can also control is heated seating. So I've got the passenger side and the driver's side, the heated seating. This is a standard range model, so it doesn't have the rear seated heated seats, but you can upgrade. You can pay $500 and get the rear heated seats as well if you need them. We've just got the two, the passenger side and the driver's side heated seats. The windshield wipers are all automatic. I've got them set as automatic, so if it's raining, I can have them automatically running. I've got the headlights set as automatic, so the lights just automatically turn on based on the brightness. If you're the kind of person who does like the wipers and you like controlling how much speed they have, you can do that with a quick tap of a button as well. It's got 4 settings, so depending on how you want what speed you want them, you can control them very quickly as well. You can control the entertainment segment with the music. So I got a music section here. It's got the radio. I've synced my phone. You can have Spotify on it. You can use your phone through Bluetooth and have it connected and play your music through there. You've got a karaoke, you've got radio, you've got TuneIn, you've got Spotify. So any music you want, you can play through the console as well. Another little cute little thing hidden at the moment is it's got an entertainment bar as well, but it also has a calendar. So if you do have your phone synced and you've got an event on a particular date that does have the location in there, your car will automatically pick that up and you can drive to the location because it has synced to your calendar. Only if your calendar is synced though. You do have entertainment. You can browse the web as well. And you've got various entertainments. You can go onto the theater mode. It's got Netflix, it's got YouTube, it's got Twitch, you've got Tesla tutorials if you need them, or just arcades to play a few games. Alright, and now we go into the controls features of the car. If you click on the little car on the right, you've got a control bar as well. You can see all the quick controls it has. You can adjust the mirrors or the steering wheel to adjust your height, whether you like your steering wheel out a bit or in a bit. You can control that through here. Same thing with the mirrors. You can, if you like auto tilt or you want dimming of your mirrors, you can control that through here as well. And then you can do the tactical buttons to adjust those. So if I want to adjust my steering wheel, I can control it through the tactile button. So I want it coming out because it's too in, or if I want to move it in, if I want it higher or lower, I can control that through there as well. What we also have, it's got a driving feature, it's got different driving modes. I think it is awesome. I've got it on sports mode, where you've got, and if you wanted a more of a chill drive and relaxing drive, you can have it on chill and comfort and have a very relaxed drive. Or if you wanted to a bit more hugging the ground on the road while you drive, you can have it on sports mode, where it controls and makes the steering a bit more tougher, I suppose, and it's a bit more heavier to control, which is great for sports mode. You've got autopilot through here. We did touch on it in our last video. I think if you guys want, we can do another in-depth video if you really need. But the autopilot is a great feature of the Teslas, and you enjoy it, and it feels a lot more comfortable and safer driving it with it on as well. Safety and security, you can actually set the glove box first, then I'll tell you, you can actually set a pin to it. Now what you'll notice is the glove box actually doesn't have a tactile button or a opening handle. The way to open this is through the screen as well. So there is a button here that says glove box. So if you click on that, it opens the glove box. It's a great security feature. So if you've got it in valet mode or if you're walking away from the car, it does lock the glove box. To have another one, another safety feature on it, you can put a pin on your glove box or even a pin to drive. So if you get into the car, the person has to put a pin in before they can drive away. Software features, it automatically updates the software. Another awesome thing is we named the car Hedwig in the last video, but over here you can officially change the name of the car. So what this does is you can, on your application, instead of it saying a Model 3, it will say the name of your car. So in this case, it says Hedwig. So if you go into software, and right here, it usually says name your car. If you click on it, you can rename it and save, and it changes it on your application as well. Now let's talk about this beautiful center console. What this has is, let's start at the top. First of all, this little pad here that's got a really nice feel and texture to it is actually a wireless charging pad. You can charge 2 phones on here. However,
do you know what that material is called?
Is it suede?
It's called Alcantara.
Alcantara? Fancy. Alright, I'm just gonna call it my charging pad. Thank you very much. Alright, so if like me, you've got a little swirly or you've got something on your screen at the back, you can't put it directly on it for it to charge. You will have to take your phone out to charge it. So in this case, if I just put my phone on there, it will start charging. So that's an awesome feature. Never run out of battery while you're driving, so it's great. Moving on to the second bit of the center console is this little hidden compartment in here. You actually can open it, and it's got a lot of space inside to put a lot of things in. It's very deep, like almost half my hand has gone in through there, you can see. So it's very deep, you can fit a lot of things in there as well. You just have to keep it clean. Don't pull down when you're trying to close it, you just need to push the top and it will glide down. These 2 little cup holders are great to hold drinks, your coffees and things. And yeah, that's pretty much it. They're drink holders. This little spot is for my Tesla card, or I'll move it here, and we've got the armrest. Now within this armrest, this is also very deep. It does have a lot of depth in here as well. You can put a lot of things. It's great that it's got so many compartments in here. You can put a lot of things away from sight, hidden from sight, and they are all settled in nicely. Probably need to get a couple of compartments maybe. They're very deep, otherwise it just becomes a dump drawer. But yeah, no, it's great to have so much space and to put things in as well. Alright, so before we go to the back, there's one other thing. The hazard lights. Now, on the screen, the hazard lights actually aren't there. The hazard lights are up top here. So it's actually a very good thing to have. It is a tactile button, which I think a lot of people will be very happy about. So you actually have to push down on the button for the hazard lights to come on. You can't see them come on the screen, but you do have to click them. Alright, so why don't we head on to the back and I'll show you how much space we actually have in the back. You always feel that sitting up so back, the people sitting in the back or your passengers in the back won't have enough space for their legs, or their knees will be hitting into the back. But actually, I don't think that's right. Let's take you on a tour of the back seats. Alright, now before we head out, there's a couple of things on the doors that I want to show you guys. A lot of people with the Tesla aren't sure how to open the doors. It doesn't have the traditional handle to open the door. What it does have though is a little button. So all you need to do is push down on the button and push the door and the door opens. Pretty neat, isn't it? Now there is in emergencies, it does have a little hard pull that you can force the door open. Not recommended. They say it has a potential of ruining your car, so stay away and just use the button. I think it's a bit more cooler anyway. What it also has, it's got a nice little cubby hole here where you can put your drink bottle in. It's got enough space for your bottle to hold, a little knickknacks if you need be, but mostly it's a drink holder. Now, what it also has is coming to the steering wheel. You would have noticed that it doesn't have a traditional gearbox. What it does have though is this wonderful stalk. This is where all your gears are. So if you reverse, drive, neutral, all of it is actually in this little stalk. Nifty, isn't it? All right, let's go. Oh wait, before I go, one more thing. The seats, as comfortable as these are, you can change them, and these are the 3 buttons around here that do that. The first one is actually your lumbar support. Now the lumbar support in the 2021 models now no longer have the lumbar support in the passenger seats. So this car at the moment, as of today, does not have lumbar support in the passenger seat, only in the driver's seat. And then you've got the seat shifters that you can move the seats forward, backwards, up. Oh wait, that just moved my back seat. But it does move your seat higher as well and lower if you need to. All right, let's go on out to the back. And welcome to the back. Opens the same way as the other doors. What it does now have is, let's go on in. You'll notice that the car doors also at the back open in the same manner. All right, sitting at the back. I think it's got enough space. The seats, as you've noticed, was pretty far back while you're sitting in the driver's, when I was sitting in the driver's seat. Over here, the passenger has enough space so the knees aren't actually hitting the door. I'm about 5'7", 5'8". I think I've got enough headroom as well. My knees aren't hitting things. It's very comfortable. Yeah. Why don't you show you guys one more thing? Let's move on in. What else does the back have? What you'll notice is it's got a little panel here. The passengers at the back can control the airflow. So they've got 2 airflow vents. They've got USB-C, 2 USB-C charging ports. So they can enjoy charging the car and air. They cannot, however, control the temperature, only the airflow direction and the vents of it. What it also has is these 2 little pockets. They're very slim. So if you want to slide down an iPad, maybe a couple of pieces of paper, there's 2 little pockets at the back. What it also has is the center part. If I can open it, there you go. The cute armrest. Now most armrests are flat, at least the ones that I've seen, but these actually have drink holders. So the passengers at the back can put their drinks in there and they're not going to spill around in the car. So I think that's very neat. Now, this is what I'm super excited about. Now, if you are carrying a coat or you've got a dress that you're putting in the back seat, just don't want to leave it on the floor, they actually have these little buttons right here. What you do is you just push down on it and it's got a little hook. So you can have a hanger in there or your coat or a little dress. You can actually hang stuff in there. So I think that's very cute. There's 2, one on the side and one on this side. The best part, however, of sitting at the back, I think the charm of this car is this beautiful glass ceiling. Just sitting back, relaxing. If you look up, you can see the clouds, you can see the sky. At nighttime, you can see the stars. I think this is the charm of this car. It's beautiful and airy and open. Well, not airy, but it feels very airy and open in here, sitting at the back. It is UV tinted. So if you are out there in sunlight and it's very hot, you're not likely to get sunburned. So it is UV tinted, but that doesn't block out a lot of the view, which is really good. I think if it had blocked it out, that wouldn't have been as fun as it is to just stare out onto the ceiling. So yeah, so the wonderful glass ceiling that you can look at, watch the clouds, watch the stars, and not get sunburned. So I think best of both worlds. Maybe it's time we went camping in this beautiful little car. We'll see you guys soon.
So that was a quick tour of a new Tesla Model 3. In the upcoming videos, we'll be covering a lot more about tips and tricks of Tesla, how we go about charging it, how we go on road trips, and a lot more things about general EVs. Things like EV myths, the misconceptions and stuff out there. So stay tuned for more content from us.
And if you've liked this video and are considering buying a Tesla and coming into the Tesla family, don't forget to use our referral code down in the description below to get 1,500 kilometers of free Tesla supercharging. So guys, go hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends as well. So guys, don't forget,
Stay charged.